Alright guys, here's my current room tour. My bed is covered in shit. Don't look at it. Alright, so first thing I have is this cabinet thing I got at Goodwill for a couple of bucks. And it's got all my Genesis and like DVDs and Dreamcast games. You can see those, but then more DVDs at the bottom. A couple of VHSs, a Toyota tape. I got Salvation Army and Sonic tape. And here's my loose Genesis and 132X game, Star Wars Arcade. And then my Atari games, and some more Atari games, and Commodore 64 games I got at Goodwill one time. Alright, that's what's in there. And then here's my TV. It's a 32-inch LG. It's a pretty good TV. Works on all systems except for I can't play like light gun games on it, but okay, so I got the GameCube with the Game Boy player, and that's what the disc is in there right now. And then I got my PS2 Slim, and I've cut holes in the back of this shelf so I can fit the cords through for all of them. That one I cut a little high. Well, then I have my 64 that I've been playing Banjo-Kazooie and recording it with, and my Dreamcast, and then my NES and my Super NES, and there's a controller I used to play, and then here's my switcher. I've got 3 systems hooked up. That's the 64, GameCube, and the Dreamcast, I think. And then the other 2 are hooked through RF, which I really don't see a difference between the RF and the composite. It's a little bit different. But then here's my surge protector, which has a dead battery, and there's my phone alarm. Alright, yeah, I've got all 6 of those connected. And then for recording, I've got the cord from the 64 going through a female to dual female connector, then runs to my computer through EasyCap. Then here's my tripod that I use. And there's my computer, slow ass computer. Takes forever to upload a video. There's my dog on my bed. Well, I guess you're in bed. There's my trades. I can't see anything. Okay. Okay, and then you go over to the right, and then here's my loose cart DS and PS3 shelf, and I've got my Game Genie for Super Nintendo. All these games. I just focus all the time. Oops, can't see that one. Oh, it's because there's nothing there. Some of these carts are faded. Like Rock and Roll Racing is really faded. Used to play that game all the time. Probably left in the system for a long time. And Mega Man X. And they got sun faded. Two Thomas the Tank Engines. Woo! Pretty rare game, actually. Fairly rare. Alright, and then I've got my NES stuff here. Oh, and here is my AR cards for Kid Icarus that I never use. And here's some loose games. I've got NES. And then here I've got Mega Man 6 and the Legend of Zelda Gold Cart. And here are my NES games. Kind of hard to see. Got all my Konami games together because they look cool. Dance Aerobics, favorite title. Anticipation, which is actually not that bad a game. If you try playing it, it's not that bad. Just got a horrible, horrible, horrible cover with a bunch of late 80s, early 90s people with crazy hair and such. Mega Man 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I have 6 in that case. I have all of them. And these are all my, except for that top one, these are all my five screw in a row here. And then back to regular. And then these I got in my Nintendo Powers that I used to own. Yeah. Then here's my Mario fan from Club Nintendo. Loose manual there. Then my DS collection here. I actually don't have Spirit Tracks anymore. I sold it to GameStop mistakenly, but I'm sure I'll find it again for cheap. DS browser, it's so useless. It only works on a DS Lite and it sucks. So I took it apart, and this is what's left of it. I just wanted to see what was in it, because a useless game, can't sell it back to GameStop, so I just destroyed it. Right. And there's my Metroid Prime Hunters from when I originally got my DS. Original DS. There's a Burger King toy. I don't know, some Robotnik toy from Burger King or something. This I think I got in honey Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cookie Crisp, just kidding. Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyways. And then, more DS games down here. Brain Age, Touch Mechanic, Kirby. And then my Game Boy Advance DS cases, which I printed off the labels from Cover Project. Rock and Roll Racing. These are all games I have. And I also have a couple more loose carts that the cases didn't look that good, so I just didn't print them off. But then here are my 3DS games. I don't have Pilot Wings anymore. Sold that back. So wasn't that fun? Really boring. And then this is where I keep my 3DS and DS games actually still play. I put all the other games back in their cases. So. And there's my Club Nintendo thing. And then another Yoshi back there. Here's my boxed Game Boy Advance games. I have about like 6 more at home in my other house, at my dad's house, but I just haven't taken them over yet. There's my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D soundtrack. And there's the handhelds collection. Little Yoshi there. And here's my N-Gage collection, which sucks, but doesn't matter because the system sucks anyways. My Mario 3D Land keychain, Kid Icarus AR cards for 3DS. And there's a GTR and a WRX. A Killzone 3 art manual from the collector's edition. There's those games. Rage. These are my, when they had the older label, put them all in one stack. And the newer labels in this stack, except for that one, I don't know why that one's there. Right, bottom shelf's just my degrees, whatnot. Alright, and then here's my closet. I don't know if you can see it, but next to my shelf there is my closet. And up top I have all my games. I can't even see them in here, damn it. All my PS1 games, PS2, Xbox, GameCube, Wii, my huge collection of Sega Saturn 2 games, and my huge collection of Sega Master System, which I don't even own. And there's that's my favorite PC game of all time, Command & Conquer original, and Red Alert also. And then here's some loose systems, 64 with a crappy looking expansion pack, aftermarket, and then my new Sega Saturn I just got shaking, my PS2 Fat, and my Xbox. And down here is my PS3 case, which I used to carry it around in, but now I don't move it around. So, and then this is all just kind of random looking, but they're all my handhelds and a camera. There's some more. And here's my box 64 games. I've got about 20 or so more at my other house, but I just haven't brought them over yet. There's not enough room in this room. Here's some loose cords. There's my loose CDs and they're all PS1 and Xbox, PS2, loose games. And then this is all my gaming cords right there. And that's a bunch of computer software. There's all my Game Boys and PSP games and UMDs. There's a loose Game Boy Advance game for some reason. Put that in its good spot. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Those two are just like papers. Rolling papers. Here's my 64 controllers and GameCube controllers. I think there's a couple. Yeah, that's it. And then the next drawer is all my NES, Super Nintendo stuff. Except for the Super Scope, which is in my other house. And here's all my loose. All my Game Gear, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, random little thing, little Pokewalker. These things go for like $15 to $20 on eBay because you cannot find them anywhere used. Because GameStop like throws them away or doesn't take them back or something. And this bottom drawer, the top of the bottom section is all my Genesis and Dreamcast controllers and such, and my Lycon there, Genesis 3, Genesis 2, Genesis 1 is at my other house, and I got a light phaser there, yeah, that's what it's called. Alright. And then here's all my 64 games, which obviously doesn't fit all of them in one row now, so I gotta start making a second row, which doesn't really happen because they'll just all slide around easily. But yeah, that's all of them. I think there's like 70 something carts. This one's hard to open because there's so much weight on it. It's on my Xbox, PS2. There's a PS1 controller, PS3 controller charger, which I don't use. Yeah, so it's like all the more modern stuff. And Wii condom with Wii Motion Plus. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I'll do a video close up of all games here if I can. Kind of hard to. They're probably really hard to see, but oh well. Tough luck. Look at my trade video for PS1 games so you can see all the titles. All my greatest hits. And then on my PS2, I have the most Xbox games right now, and they're pretty much all Goodwill games. I picked up a Goodwill and wherever. So high up. Hope everyone can read these. And my GameCube games. which is short, but these are pretty, about 3/4 of those are Goodwill pickups. It's my Wii games. Just Dance. It's what the wife likes to play. Alright guys, that's all I got. That's everything. Here's an overview again. All my game. What the fuck? Okay, all my games. Dog. Lily. Hi. Do you see a squirrel? Squirrel? Do you see a squirrel? Yeah, you see a squirrel, don't you? Alright, that's everything. Kind of sucky room, you know, not really gaming room, but oh yeah, there's my elliptical, which is my wife's, but yeah, I like to say it's mine too. Anyways, that's my game room, even though there's like no games at all. Well, no game posters or anything that cool. And my arcade is at my other house too. So, that's it.